Davido's timeless album still holds, full week opening streams for albums in Nigeria, selling about 30 something thousand units of that songs, and then having a full stream in that week of 50.1 million streams. That is actually massive to an extent. This is a data released by Turntable, and a lot of people are really responding to that. And initially, a person of Wizkid came out with his own and saying that he is the highest in Africa, beating the likes of Tyler, then called Davido on that list with 48.6 million. But Davido still holds that record according to a report we are having. The FCs and the 30 BGs are really fighting on this, and this is really disturbing at the time. Some people are quoting sources while some other persons are revealing the sources to us. I think we need not fight over each other on this. I think we need to check the statistics. It's not a competition thing. Davido's camp has said that they make music for fun, but despite they are making music for fun, these guys are still reeling out statistics out there, and we need to respect Davido on that. That is something I need to share with you on it. I still got something coming in from Davido on Chioma, and Davido has expressed love for Chioma, and that is really it. That is something I need to share with you guys. Davido's Ahuke has returned to #1 on Spotify Nigeria, making it 15th non-consecutive day of #1 in Nigeria. That is actually massive. That is interesting. Remember that Wizkid actually threw out his album called Murayo and displaced Davido from that #1. That was really intentional of Wizkid to an extent, and now Davido has returned Ahuke to that list. That is something I believe about that, and a lot of people can really understand it from a different point of view. A lot of people are now streaming Ahuke. I think it's because of the campaign that Davido is making around his forthcoming album called 5. That is something I feel, because the sensitization is really massive, and recently he had a concert at Ziggo Dome in Netherlands, and that was really massive. 80,000 capacity was shut down by Davido and his friends out there, and a lot of people can really attest to that based on the recent streams that Davido is receiving on Spotify right now. Even timeless album of Davido is getting a lot of streams on Spotify, but some people are trying to compare the superiority of Spotify to that of Apple. It's not about superiority. Whether it's Apple chart or Spotify chart, they are different platforms. That is something you need to understand about that. Not because your fave is on a particular chart, you are saying that this is more superior than the other. That is something I got to understand about this kind of story that is trending out on social media. What is your own take about that? What would you say about Davido's forthcoming album? Because a lot of people are really responding to that, and he dropped a song where he sampled Brenda Fassie 1997 song called Volinda, and a lot of people are really expecting something massive in that album of Davido. 17 songs from that album is going to be so massive, having features like Odumodu Black, Chike and the rest, and having Wajimali Ahuke is going to be on that list. That is something we kind of understand by this whole thing. What are your own takes about this story? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can have a take on what you feel about all of this. There's no need for competition fighting in the music industry. We have big three already. We have Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, and then Rema is trying to join to make it big four. Do you think Rema deserved a big 4 spot? But based on statistics, I think Rema has actually worked for himself. But we have the likes of Tems really working harder than a lot of persons in the music industry, and we have to respect the likes of Tems getting 3 nominations at the Grammys 2024. That is one of the biggest by a Nigerian artist in 2024, and I'm going to respect her for that. Her pen game is really massive and classic to an extent. That is why she is being respected across the world. Somebody is coming out and saying that, make we not lie, Pastor Toby chop life past Hushpuppi. Do you think this guy actually look look it more than Shallipopi. Why would you compare a pastor to Shallipopi and all those kind of things? A lot of people have been calling this guy fraudsters and the rest, and saying a lot of things, counters and the rest, both the one will be truth, both the one will be lie. They have been saying this about Pastor Toby and the rest of his team. And now we got a report that Pastor Toby is about to be deported back to Nigeria and the rest, and somehow a lot of people are not validating this. Less than 24 hours of being reported, Pastor Toby's team was able to raise £1 million. You know what £1 million is? When you change it to Nigerian currency, it's like 1.9 billion or 8 billion naira. That is something we are really getting. And he posted a video of that on social media with his luxury lifestyle. That is something I got to understand. This guy is a man of class, a man of style. Let's catch a glimpse.
Hi, what do you want me to talk about? VPN Nigeria versus politics or politics? You tell me. Go online now, right now, and tell me under the comments what should we talk about. This, don't worry about this. They are worldly things. MC20 is one of two, one in America, one in Europe, but they are worldly things. Don't worry. Let's talk about real topics now, guys. Let's go.
What would you say about this? I want you to put that in the comment section. A lot of people are really commenting on that when it comes to issue of pastor involved in fraud. Some people are quick to peddle the news around the social media and say a lot of nasty things about you, but we should allow the courts or the law to take its course on him. Davido has come out to say, if not for Chioma, I wouldn't have gotten married. That is coming from Davido, because Chioma is the only girl that actually got his heart. That is what he is trying to explain, because when you attain a level of fame, you want to be sure of the kind of person you get married to. And like Davido and a lot of others, Timaya right now is talking about maybe someday he's going to get married. He's 44 years old. It's really difficult for a lot of rich guys to get married after getting rich, because you don't know who find money come. That is something I got to understand. But Davido has said that if to say Chioma not day in life, if for not marry again, and he said this at a recent interview, and a lot of people are really responding to that. I remember when a lot of issues were coming up between Davido, and a lot of people trying to blackmail Davido, said a lot of things about Davido. Most singular ladies that are more than 35 years old, that are single, heartbroken, angry, they were coming out on social media to say, Chioma, why you go marry Davido? Leave Davido, Joe. They were really interested in Chioma not getting married to Davido and all those kind of things. Example is on X, a girl called Ruth. She is almost 35 or more than 35, according to a report I got. She was one of the pioneers of Chioma making her marry Davido and all those things. But thank God, Davido and Chioma, they are married, and now Davido, Chioma, they are making a great family, and Davido is really committed to Chioma at this, and he has always said it that yes, Chioma is the love of his life. Let's catch a glimpse.
It would be so much harder for you to find a wife now after you're making $500,000.
If it was not her, I'm not getting married.
You wouldn't have done
There's
it.
no point.
Yeah.
You don't want me for me. Impossible. Like now? How?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'll probably just have.
Now, what can you make out of this? What is your own take about the story? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a glimpse at what you feel, because a lot of people are really interested in it. And put your own comment what you feel about Davido and Chioma. Did Shallipopi share a hint of his next album cover? Remember that a person of Wizkid actually did Mariah's album cover with the picture of his mom, but Shallipopi is now sharing a picture of him and his father on X, and a lot of people are now responding to that on social media and saying that this could be a hint of his coming album. Shallipopi is no longer with Dapper, and now this guy is a sole independent artist. Can he survive it alone, or he needs to sign kind of partnership deal, or kind of record label deal? That is something a lot of people are really asking. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.